Hey guys, how's it going? Today we are going to replace the steel saddles on this Classic Vibe Telly, the Squire, to some brass saddles, which is something I do on most of my Tellys, but I think today we'll maybe just catalog it a bit, show you an easy way to swap the saddles out without changing the intonation too much, and I think we'll also play a few licks before and after so you can hear the difference between the steel saddles and the brass saddles. So let's play a few things here first, and then we'll swap to the brass saddles and play those licks again. Alright, so we'll start in the bridge position. Tone and volume are both up and the amp is warmed up. So we'll start and we'll do a lick in the bridge position, in middle position, and in neck position. Then we'll swap out the brass saddles, repeat the procedure, and put them back to back and see if it makes a noticeable difference. So here we go. Alright, then we'll switch over to the middle position here and do a different kind of lick. Okay, and we'll do one more in the neck position. There we go. Alright, so we're ready to replace the saddles. I picked up just a set of brass saddles there. I think it was off eBay. They're fairly inexpensive. Yeah, so what I've done here to the bridge is I've just slipped a piece of paper underneath. You can easily, once you loosen the strings right off, you can easily just lift these saddles right up. So what I've done is I've just taken my 3 fingers, lifted the saddles up, shoved the paper in. And the reason I did that is so I can just take some rough measurements. So what I can do is just sort of mark where the feet are. So I'll mark those, and that way I can quickly get to back to intonation. And it's easy enough to check afterwards. But if you do this, I don't know, if you're unsure of how to properly intonate your guitar, it helps. Just take some of the worry out of it. So there we go. I've taped it down a little bit so it won't move, and then what we'll do is we'll just pull these guys off. It's always a good idea to, even on an inexpensive instrument like this, to just put a cloth down to save the finish. So that one should be free here in a sec. There it goes. So we'll pop that guy out, and we'll just open up the package. Okay, so we've removed all our existing steel saddles, and we are going to install the brass saddles. And if you want, you can even match up the height with your old saddles, and that will help speed the process along as well. So let's install these, and quickly check our intonation with the tuner, even though we've got our rough marks here, and then we will play along with the brass saddles. Okay, and I'll just check my mark here quick. That is close. Alright, let's pop the strings back on top. There we go, and we shall continue on and do the other two. Okay, so there's the last one. We'll quickly line that one up. Now these vintage ones don't have the Allen adjustments, they've just got a slot adjustment, so I'll have to just tweak the height. I can tell the middle one's low already. So we'll go ahead and pop these strings on top. There we go, and then line them up. Just bring it back a little bit. Now this instrument was purchased at Long & McQuaid in Canada, and so that's why it's got this wine red finish. Most of them are natural mahogany, but it still is mahogany. And nice hollow body as well. But it does sound quite bright, and I'm not sure if that's just because of the vintage voicing of the pickups, because it is the Classic Vibe series, or what it is, but I've noticed that it is a little bit brighter than my other Telecasters. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly grab a screwdriver, adjust the height, tune it up, check the intonation, and then we'll be back. Okay, so we've installed the brass saddles, and I can tell already, just tuning it up, that it is warmer. So it'll be really interesting to plug it in and hear it up against the brass saddle recording. And you know, my opinion, I think they look great too. So yeah, and I slid the saddles back to those little marks on our paper and checked the intonation, and it's perfect. So didn't have to do anything that way. And so yeah, let's plug it in and check out the difference. Okay, we've got our brass saddles installed here, as you can see. We'll go ahead and play those same licks, the amps on the same settings, and same strings, same everything. So here we go, we'll play them, and then we'll have a listen.